Hey, what's up, YouTube? My name is Terrence, and welcome to Comic Break 98, where I'm going to break down your favorite Marvel and DC storylines for all of you guys' viewing pleasure. But today, we are going to do something very different because yesterday, guys, I saw Avengers Infinity War. Oh, man. God, it's been on my mind. I don't even know how I made it out that night without making this video. Okay. Obviously this is a spoiler video, and I'm not gonna like post this until maybe a week after, so you guys can have enough time to see it. But okay, let's hop right into this. Okay, so Avengers Infinity War, 10-year culmination. Right off the bat, I'm gonna say this is easily my favorite movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In the payoff of this movie, the 10 years. Oh gosh, like okay, let's just dive right in. So. I don't know whichever theater. What am I talking about? But whenever I saw the movie starts up like right away, and then we just get right into like Asgard being like screwed. The first I think like 20 minutes of the movie is like one of the most deepest parts of it in my opinion. But like we just hear Ebony Maw, and let me just say the Black Order were absolutely incredible. I think everyone's in the same boat with Ebony Maw being their favorite member. Hear me and rejoice. Oh gosh. But we see like oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys, like my head is all over the place with this movie. I'm just gonna like throw out some things for you guys, then discuss it because I want to get to the speculation because Avengers Infinity War, the Russo brothers saying this is a culmination, so stories ending but also new beginnings. We're going to talk about that, but I'm just going to hit out the moments that's just firing off in my head because I'm going to see it again, but like it's okay. So we see Heimdall gets killed. Holy crap. Hulk tries to fight Thanos, and oh my god, it was like something out of Mike Tyson, and Thanos beat the brakes off of the Hulk. Oh my god, like oh man, and then he body slammed this man, and he KO'd him. Oh gosh, and then basically that's probably that is the last that you see of the Hulk, other than like when Bruce is trying to turn into him, you just see those little green tones in his face. But wow, and then Hulk gets sent back to Earth by Heimdall before Thanos kills him. And then he meets Doctor Strange, and he says Thanos is coming right out of Jim Starlin's The Infinity Gauntlet, which if you guys didn't know, I'm actually covering The Infinity Gauntlet right now, and I'm almost in the process, or not in the process, I'm almost done with issue number 2, so stay tuned to that. But yeah, then we get the title card. Oh gosh, let me just say Thor after this movie. Oh, okay, we're gonna say that at the end. But man, just thinking about everything, what all happened. Captain America, there wasn't too much of him in the movie, but I get they're gonna save him more for Avengers 4. But what I did see of him, it was awesome. Oh, when they were in Wakanda, oh my gosh, and they were fighting, and whenever they ran up and Captain America and Black Panther they like ran ahead of everybody else and just started going in. Oh man, the Black Order arriving to Wakanda and talking to Black Panther. You are in Wakanda now. Thanos will have nothing but dust and blood. We have blood to spare. Oh god, it's just the lines are sticking with me, guys, and just these moments. Oh man, like thinking about other Thor. Okay, well let's just talk about some of the Thor humor because okay, I guess I can say it now. Thor. After Thanos, obviously, because it technically is his movie, Thor was easily my favorite Avenger or superhero in this whole movie. He went through I feel like the most personal journey, the deepest journey, and from the outside, like his quest is mainly just to kill Thanos, but what he goes through and what he has to do to accomplish that. Oh my gosh, like Thor, they fixed him. Taika Waititi, you are the man, and the Russo brothers, you are the men. Oh man, they fixed him. Thor was so funny, and like I feel like watching Avengers Infinity War and also in Ragnarok, but more so in Infinity War. Like as I was watching Chris Hemsworth as Thor, I felt like I was like watching comic book Thor, like his like that. I feel like that was the key, making Thor humorous. That because I mean I feel like in comics okay because it works. That's it's the world around it. But like on film, with the general audience, make it funny. Like I love how he was called. He talks in such simple things. Like he called Rocket a rabbit when they were talking about going to the Nidavellir to form Stormbreaker. That was hilarious. He's like, I would very much like to go there, please. The rabbit is correct. And then Thor speaks Groot. Like, what the heck? He took it as an elective on Asgard. That's hilarious. But hey, that's some continuity for you. Thor speaks Groot. That thing, man, and then how we just went on that journey. Okay, that's what we can do. We can do it in teams. So yeah, I guess we can start with Thor rocking a group. But man, oh no, no, no. Okay, I'm all over the place. Oh, this movie, guys. So I guess, oh man, we're gonna get to the bad parts if there are any. Okay, I guess one of the bad parts that I think about it now is the short amount of time that we got to have with the Black Order. Ebony Maw was freaking dope, and let me just say, like, in all of the scenes, like, the first scene when they were on that ship, and oh my gosh, he killed Loki, guys. He killed Loki. And I actually felt for Loki because I'm not really a big fan. Like, he's a villain. I don't really consider him an Avengers. So it's like, what is the point of him? Well, not what is the point of him. No disrespect, but how is he in Infinity War 10 years down the line from. But like, he kills Loki, and it was so real. Like, I can tell you right now, Loki is not coming back. Like, they killed all of Thor's original trilogy characters, but I think they're definitely. Taika Waititi even said that he would like to do a Ragnarok Part 2. Oh man, they're starting something new with Thor. Thor's gonna keep going on. I feel like he has the most potential to keep going on out of the big three. Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor. But oh gosh, lost my train of thought. But man, Thanos, good God. Oh yeah, Loki. He choked this guy. He choked the mess out of him. Like, and he looked like a dead body. Like he had blood coming out of his face. His face was puffed all up. Yeah, Loki is dead. Loki's definitely not coming back. But man, all the things he had to do to get the stone. He got the space stone, power stone. Seeing like just the Avengers come back, and I love how whenever Captain America, Steve Rogers, they're calling him in the movie, like how whenever it was like they were talking about him, they would play like an Avengers thing, like he's Captain America. Like when Tony was about to call him into the Sanctum Sanctorum, and then you hear the music. I love that part. Then when we finally see him, when he helps Scarlet Witch and the Vision, when the Corvus Glaive and Proxima and Midnight are trying to take the Mind Stone from him, and then they just play the original Avengers thing while they kicking their booties, guys. Oh my! It's so many stuff in my head, and it's one thing that's in my mind right now that I'm gonna save because that part is amazing. The whole Titan fight, but. Oh my gosh, the Reality Stone, when he had to get the Reality Stone, and he like when he turned Mantis into like those ribbons, he did that to Nebula in the Infinity Gauntlet, and he turned Drax into like stones. It was holy crap, and then like he set the whole scene with the Reality Stone. That's another thing that I love how they did. I was interested in seeing how they would portray the Reality Stone when Thanos using it, because in Thor: The Dark World, they. I can see like the reality warping, like birds flying and stuff. Just no, but okay, I saw it, but they perfected it. The Russo brothers, like how he set the scene, how he was changing reality. Star-Lord tried to shoot Gamora, and he turned it into bubbles. Oh gosh, guys, Thanos is that man. And then like it just goes to show, like after when we find out that Gamora actually had the Soul Stone, so all those Black Panther theories, all those things are out of the window. Gamora actually had the Soul Stone, but when he like got her to tell him the location, that it was on Vormir, and how he used Nebula, how he used, oh my gosh, I was looking. It was a camera in Nebula's eye, and that just makes you think, like, Nebula hates Thanos. She wants to kill Thanos, but Thanos sees everything that she can't lie to him. Thanos is he is the man. But then when they get to Vormir to get the Soul Stone, ooh, you guys know this is the part where I screamed in the theater. I have no shame at all. Freaking Red Skull. What? So that's our answer. That's where he went after he teleported away using the Space Stone in Captain America, the First Avenger, all of those years ago. He teleported him to Vormir. Why there of all places? Or I guess he said it took him to, what did he say? Something like a place where he loved that he could never reach. And it makes sense because what he loves isn't there because he's not from that time, or he just, there's so many questions about Red Skull. Why the heck was he flying? And I definitely think that Mistress Death, how they didn't touch on her in this movie, I feel like she's definitely going to come up sometime in Avengers 4. Oh, man. He was flying. Like, they can definitely keep going somewhere in the new Captain America trilogy, which I'll talk about that later. Down the road. But the fight on Titan, Doctor Strange versus Thanos. Doctor Strange versus Thanos, the dopest one-on-one ever. When y'all know you know what I'm talking about. When Doctor Strange did like the Hindu arms, all of those freaking arms, then he like did the Naruto. What is it? Nine-Tail Fox making like 100 Doctor Stranges and using, what is it called, the bands of Hogarth. Yeah, the bands of Hogarth, whatever, however you pronounce it. And it's like burning Thanos. God, it was amazing. And then, oh, Star-Lord, that is, oh, you had one freaking job, Star-Lord. Why would you do that? Like, I was, oh, when I was watching the guys, it hit me so much. Like it was kind of like the comic book, when Silver Surfer tried to snatch the gauntlet off of Thanos' hand, but they failed. But they almost had it, and Star-Lord screwed it up. Spider-Man took it off. He was like, I got it. And he grabbed it and put it back on, and it was over after that. So even before the conflict, Tony said that 14,605 ways and only one way. He knows. That's why he gave him the time stone. He kills Vision. Oh gosh, Thor and Wakanda. Oh yeah, Vitri. I feel like they're interesting because I feel like you don't introduce Peter Dinklage into the Marvel Cinematic Universe and do nothing with it. That's how I know Thor's probably gonna go on and just have like some more movies. Not maybe not a trilogy, but maybe another movie, maybe two. I don't know, but Thor. I think Thor deserves it more than anyone else. But he gets to Wakanda, he kills Vision, takes the Mind Stone. He has all 6 stones. Thor comes in with the Stormbreaker because Thor's in Wakanda. Yes, and like he's like he should have aimed for the head. Snapped his fingers. Bam, Soul World talking to Gamora. People start disappearing, and it takes out literally every single person besides the original 6 Avengers and a few people like Rocket and War Machine. And I'm gonna throw this in right now because I'm still saying, okay, I guess War Machine can make it out of Infinity War. The only reason that he survived is because he's gonna survive to die. That's it for War Machine. I'm sorry. I love you, Don Cheadle. I love War Machine. I freaking love War Machine, but it's done for you, my man. But okay, I want to get into speculation with Captain Marvel because I got like 4 minutes left. I wanted to, keep it to 15 minutes. Okay, Captain America. Or Captain Marvel at the end, and the Skrulls being the main villains. I'm going to throw this out to you guys. This is my theory for Avengers 4, and we're going to end it. Captain America is a Skrull. I believe that he is going to die in Avengers 4, right? And now hear me out. He'll die in Avengers 4 in some kind of way. It could be heroic, however they want to do it. But there's going to be an end credit scene where they're looking over the dead body of Steve Rogers. And if you guys remember in Civil War, it's not the oath, but whenever Tony Stark was looking over the dead body of Steve Rogers when he had been killed by Crossbones and a mind-controlled Sharon Rogers, and like he was just talking to him, I can have a scene like that, or they can have they can have a scene like that where Iron Man's just talking to him and telling him like how he failed, he's sorry and all this stuff, but they did it and whatnot, stop Thanos. And while he's doing that, Captain America transforms into a Skrull. And then once he does that, Nick Fury walks in the room. Because, after, people come back after the disappearance. Nick Fury walks in the room. Maybe Hawkeye's Ronin. And he's like, I know who that is. Or I know what that is. And I know someone else who does. And Captain Marvel walks in. And then, boom. That's Avengers 4, the end of Avengers 4, and we're moving into Secret Invasion. And then with Captain America being the Skrull, that can launch a new series of Captain America movies with Bucky as Captain America, trying to find the real Steve Rogers, and them happening with the Skrull invasion. And I'll say this, Spider-Man Homecoming 2 is probably going to be something with Secret Invasion, because they said, I forget where I read it, but a long time ago, it'll be like the Civil War of Phase 4. And Civil War was basically superheroes on opposing ends of, the Sokovia Accords, and I feel like the same thing with Secret Invasion and Secret Wars is who do you trust? And who do you trust when everyone literally could be a shape-shifting freaking alien? Guys, Captain America is that Skrull, I'm telling you, because they didn't even explain. Oh, and this is one of the things, another gripe about Infinity War, they didn't show, or I guess in the prelude comic, but they never show how he became the Nomad, what he did to do all that stuff. What if it was during that time, that transition, that the Skrulls kidnapped him, huh? All right. But yeah, guys, we are at 14 minutes and 10 seconds. I tried to keep it to 15. But yeah, we can definitely discuss this more. If you guys have any questions for me, or just have any questions you just want to talk, please leave a comment in the comment section. Leave a like if you guys like the video, and subscribe if you want to see more. And also, if you're so inclined, I'm also doing a coverage of the Infinity Gauntlet right now. And like I said, I'm doing Infinity Gauntlet number 2. I'm almost done with that. So yeah, if you guys are interested with that, go ahead and check it out. But yeah, Avengers Infinity War. Now we got Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, and Avengers 4. Then we're going into Phase 4, guys. And I'm so ready. But, whew, that was a lot. And I said a lot and it was jumbled. But if you bear with me, thank you. You guys have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.